Yo, welcome to my channel, Wardrawsalot. Obviously I'm Ward, or I wouldn't have named it Wardrawsalot. I've accumulated a good amount of art stuff over the years, and that includes even stickers too. So, I had these Aggretsuko stickers inside my drawer, and they were sitting there for a minute, and I remember thinking a while back, hey, it would be cool to take these stickers and use them as a reference so I can make Aggretsuko into a human character. Then Big Brain Ward came in and was like, yo, that's a fucking genius idea, we should totally do that for a video. And that's how this video was birthed. Okay, so boom. I opened up the pack of stickers because I wanted to see if there was more than just the front and the back that was in the package, but it was just 2 sheets of the same stickers, so I put the other one to the side because I only needed 1 sheet. Then I chose 2 stickers that would represent her the best as a human, because there's like stickers of her holding a chainsaw breaking desks in half, and that's not very like normal. It can happen, that's a definite, but on a regular everyday basis at work, you're just gonna get pissed off and then go somewhere else, not so much take a chainsaw to someone's table. So I chose one where she's just standing there with that expression on her face, and the other one where she's angry and she's kind of gripping the paper, because Aggretsuko does have some anger issues and she works them out in her own way. Before I forget to mention, last video I said I was going to do a thumbnail, and I did it right there on the left. That drawing in regular pencil is the thumbnail, so this way I don't just go straight in and then like mess up a billion times on the actual drawing. So I'm trying to keep my word on that, and I'm trying to do that mostly for myself so I could get better, but there's my own physical proof that I am definitely doing it, and I actually like the way the drawing came out because I did a thumbnail drawing beforehand. So after doing the thumbnail, I just put it onto the next page. I'm basically redrawing what I did, which is the whole point of a thumbnail. The only thing that I truly had trouble with, and I mean truly had trouble with, was the hands. And I think that's like a struggle every single person who draws has, no matter like how old you are or how experienced you are or anything. Unless you literally only draw hands, you're gonna have trouble drawing hands. And I feel like that's a really common thing. So we share a pain. It's beautiful, if you ask me. For her body, I usually, again, I draw thick. I say this practically every fucking video at this point, that I draw very thick characters, including the females, even though I haven't drawn girls in like a while. So drawing a smaller framed female was kind of difficult. Already drawing smaller frames is pretty hard for me now. Drawing smaller framed females, because I don't draw females often, is even harder. So I think I managed to keep her a normal, quote unquote normal for my drawing style size, because the whole thing with Aggretsuko is that she thinks she's very plain looking and boring, and there's no like true physical attributes to make her look extremely beautiful, and that she has to use makeup and stuff to make herself look better and stuff like that. That's what she states in the show and all that. So I wanted to try and carry that over onto the character, where she looks cute enough, but she isn't overly sexualized or overly cute or anything like that. Just a plain Jane, so to speak. But I think she came out pretty cute myself. It's very hard for me to think someone's not cute. I'm being genuine here. For the show, they use a lot of thick black outlines because it's a very, not cutesy looking show, but it's definitely very stylized, and you could tell that it's that show right away just from looking at it. So I tried to imitate that to a degree with the outline on the outside. I made a thicker outline on the inside. I made thinner outlines just so there's some separation of clothing and stuff. I tried to keep her color scheme as true as possible to the stickers along with the show. A majority of the show, she's wearing her work uniform because a lot of her aggressions and anger come out, or fester during work, and how much she feels unappreciated and that she's overworked and like a whole bunch of stuff. So I decided to just straight up keep that one. There are other moments where she's wearing like sweaters or jackets because it would be cold, or just regular everyday outfits to go out with, but I really wanted to do the blue uniform. Plus it was directly from the reference of the sticker too, so I wanted to keep that as close as possible as well. There was different versions kind of the uniform. Sometimes they would have a sleeve, sometimes they don't have a sleeve on the stickers. It was kind of inconsistent, so I decided to just put the white blouse under the blue top that's like a sweater kind of thing going on, and make sure I pop out the collar because you can't really see it pop out in the show, but the collar does exist there, so I made sure to try and carry that over into human clothing form. For her skin and hair, I wanted to try and keep the theme of her yellows and oranges within her cartoon world self and somehow try and transfer it over. So I gave her a light to medium skin tone that has some like yellowish undertones to it, and I decided to give her hair a very blonde slash yellowish reddish blonde. I don't know how to describe it any other way. It could be chalked up to like a dirty blonde kind of look, but it's a little bit too vibrant for that. But anyway, the hair was my favorite part to color. I think that's what really tied in the character together, was showing that color scheme through somewhere in specific, and it would be the hair, because Aggretsuko is... I don't know what Aggretsuko is. Let me look up what animal she is. Hold on. Okay, Google said she's a red panda, so if that's the skin, wow, Ward. That's the fur of a red panda, then I feel like I've captured it nicely. And I feel like that really pushes the narrative of her character. I tried to keep her eyes a darker brown because her eyes in the show are, I believe, either the darker brown or a black, something very dark, so I feel like that would suit the character the most. I put little lines around her to represent like her as a character, because although the inside sometimes might be tame or not, there's always like some kind of thing bursting out of her, and it's usually her emotion. So yeah, that's basically what I got for Aggretsuko over here, and I really enjoyed doing her, and thumbnailing is definitely beneficial to my artwork. So yeah, thanks for watching, and remember, I love you. Goodbye.